Tonight we're learning new details about what happened when a Pasco police officer tried to stop a suspected reckless driver and got shot in the process. And taking a live look outside, we're talking about some blustery weather for part of this weekend. Jason Valentine has a look at the timing coming up in your First Alert forecast. It is also Apple Cup weekend. No, not the rivalry game. We're taking you to the Tri-City Raceway in West Richland for a preview of this weekend's big event.
Now, KAPP local news at 5.
Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Alyssa Warner. We begin with an apartment fire in Kennewick. The flames sparked this afternoon on the 6800 block of West Kennewick Avenue. Firefighters had the flames out pretty quickly. It was windy, and firefighters say the flames began in a backyard. They spread to the apartment building. No one was hurt, and it remains unclear exactly what initially sparked those flames. His remains were found last February in rural Benton County. Now the couple accused of killing 8-year-old Edgar Cassian Jr. has been captured in Mexico. Edgar Cassian Garcia and his girlfriend, Araceli Medina, are now awaiting extradition back to the United States after U.S. Marshals arrested them. 5 of their children, who were also declared missing, have also been found alive, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They are reportedly already back in Washington.
The charges against the 2 fugitives were horrific. That's how this couple ended up on the U.S. Marshals 15 most wanted list. From my understanding, they're still in Mexico and awaiting extradition back to the United States to face the justice that they deserve.
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children speaking there. There's no word on where specifically in Mexico this couple was found or when they will be brought back to Washington to face charges. We're learning more about what happened when a Pasco police officer was shot during a traffic stop 1 week ago. Police say Officer Phil Hanks pulled into the Circle K on West Court Street in Pasco just before 6 a.m. on Friday morning to block a suspected reckless driver. The latest Special Investigations Unit report released this morning says as Officer Hanks walked up to the suspect car, 38-year-old David Galvez shot through the closed door at him, then sped away as the officer crawled back to his car. Investigators say because of the circumstances, officers were able to chase Galvez. They stopped him with the help of Benton County Sheriff's deputies. Galvez was injured and taken to the hospital. Investigators have not given an update on his condition, but say he is still in custody. 7 months after her body was found in a bag on the Columbia River, Brandy Ibanez's alleged killer, her ex-boyfriend Richard Jacobson, appeared in court. Jacobson was extradited from Multnomah County, Oregon to Benton County Jail on Thursday. Today, he pleaded not guilty to a second-degree murder charge and protection order violation. Ibanez and Jacobson had 2 daughters. The judge issued a no-contact order against him. Ibanez's family and friends showed their support in court this afternoon, hopeful that justice will be served. Jacobson's bail has been set at $2 million, and his trial is set for May. We are tracking breaking news across the nation tonight. Millions of people in the Midwest and the South are bracing for another round of severe storms that could create dangerously powerful tornadoes. At least one tornado already touched down in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's what you're looking at here is the damage left behind from that. We know at least 2 more hit Iowa today. We're also tracking hail and severe storms in Illinois tonight. Here in our area, we're seeing wind and rain, but not nearly the kind of devastation that other parts of the country are experiencing. Our Skywatch radar shows those showers kind of moving in from the southwest tonight. You can see snow there in the blue areas of the Cascades, where a winter storm warning is just now taking effect. We've got a winter storm watch for the blues. You see some snow expected over there to the east on the right side of your screen. That's much later tonight, though. Jason Valentine is here with a look at what to expect locally.
Good Friday night, everyone, and welcome to the weekend. And folks, we're already seeing quite a bit of shower activity and windy conditions throughout most of our regions. And we're going to see those showers continue into tomorrow morning and then scattered showers as we get to the afternoon. So we're going to be seeing highs pretty much on par with what we saw today, mid to upper 50s for our areas. And that will be good pretty much into our next work week. So folks, as we get into Saturday morning, we have more shower activity in the mid-Columbia and especially in the Blue Mountain region, and then it turns to scattered as we get to around the noon hour. We do expect the winds to increase even more from what we're seeing tonight, 20 to 30 mile-per-hour winds. We also have snow in the mountainous areas. The Cascades and the Blues are under a winter storm warning. So do get ready if you're doing any traveling for snow in the passes. Still plenty of rain tonight into tomorrow for our areas. I'll get you ready for your weekend in my full forecast that's coming up later in the show.
Thanks, Jason. The Tri-Cities region is revving up this weekend for the 54th annual Apple Cup race. This is the loudest, definitely the fastest moving event going on in the Tri-Cities this weekend. KAPP-KVEW's Riley Fitzgerald takes us to the raceway with a look at what to expect.
The Tri-Cities is off to the races. Rubber is burning in preparation for a weekend filled with racing. There are dozens of racers getting ready for the longest running event in racing in the Northwest. I had the chance to catch up with some of them today who come from all over the region to race this weekend in West Richland.
A lot of years I'll do another race previous to that at Evergreen Speedway at my home track, but this year this is our first race, so we're excited to be here for sure.
It's just the crown jewel, open the season, like they were saying, just kick it off. So we decided to come down here and see if the cars were good. So it should be a good test.
I've always wanted to race at a tri-oval, never done that before. So I had a blast last year, caught right on.
The races kick off tomorrow and last all weekend. Gates open at 9 and the racing starts at 1. Vendors will be on site, including a beer garden that opens at 11 for people 21 years old or older. Find tickets on our website, yaktrinews.com. In West Richland, Riley Fitzgerald, KAPP-KVEW Local News.
Thanks, Riley. And starting on Monday, a key Main Street intersection in downtown Walla Walla will be closed for a month. There will be a detour in place directing drivers around to East Rose Street. The city says the intersection of 1st and East Main needs reconstruction to fix some utility infrastructure and to upgrade the traffic signal. They're also planning new water features and changes to the landscaping. Again, that street closure begins Monday. It's expected to last through early May. Yakima's Spring Break Carnival returns today after years on hold because of the pandemic. KAPP-KVEW's Emily Goodell has a look at what to expect and what it took to bring this carnival back.
They've got 15 different rides, including 6 new ones. One of those new ones is here at the Dumbo ride. They've got all the fair foods that everyone loves: corn dogs, cotton candy, pizza, burgers, cheese fries, nachos, churros, ice cream, elephant ears, popcorn, slushies.
During COVID, there was no fairs or festival, which was so unfortunate, because everybody needs to celebrate and have fun and just get out sometimes. So this carnival was kind of put to bed for that time frame. Coming back out, people are just so happy, to come back to the carnival and to have some kind of festivities that we're happy to provide that.
Admission is free, parking is free. For Friday, we open at 4 o'clock today. Saturday and Sundays we'll open at noon, and all next week during spring break we open at 2 every day.
Reporting in Yakima, Emily Goodell, KAPP-KVEW Local News.
Thanks, Emily. And here's one more sign of getting back to normal. The Washington State Department of Agriculture will be opening up its Yakima office to the public again starting on Monday. WSDA closed all of its state facilities in March of 2020. And now, with the office set to reopen, you can visit in person. The reopening also means that pesticide license testing will be able to resume at the Yakima office building. Former President Donald Trump is due in court on Tuesday to formally hear the charges against him and potentially enter a plea. A grand jury decided yesterday that there was enough evidence for criminal charges, although the details of those charges are still sealed. Trump's lawyer said they were initially asked to show up in Manhattan for that arraignment hearing today. They asked for a delay so that the former president's Secret Service detail will have time to prepare. Mike Valerio has a look at what comes next in this process.
Will we be hearing from you today?
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg arriving to work Friday morning under heavy security. Law enforcement sources say Bragg's office will meet with the Secret Service and New York City Police on Friday.
The walkthrough today is to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Court officers, NYPD, and the Secret Service detail that protects Donald Trump still.
Trump denies any wrongdoing and took to Truth Social Friday, calling the case a witch hunt. Donald Trump's lawyer is preparing for a voluntary surrender and arraignment Tuesday.
We'll go in there and we'll proceed to see a judge at some point, plead not guilty, start talking about filing motions, which we will do immediately.
Some supporters gathered Friday outside of Trump's Mar-a-Lago, Florida home. That state's governor, Ron DeSantis, saying Thursday he won't assist authorities if it comes down to an extradition.
Well done, Governor DeSantis. This is a battleground issue for so many individuals.
This is nothing short of a political prosecution being affected by a Manhattan DA who literally campaigned on bringing charges against one particular American.
Everyone who is out there talking about this being a political case or a witch hunt are going to be sorry when they actually read the substance of what these prosecutors have developed in several criminal charges.
President Joe Biden steering clear of it all for now.
I'm not going to talk about something.
In New York, I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
And this morning, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office responded to criticism from lawmakers in Congress with a 6-page letter saying that publicly accusing the prosecution of being politically motivated is what they called unlawful political interference. World News Tonight will have continuing coverage coming up tonight at 5:30. We also have new information tonight about the baby's body found abandoned along the side of I-82 between Richland and Benton City earlier this month. The Benton County Sheriff's Office said an autopsy showed the infant was stillborn, but that death investigation is still ongoing. Today, the Sheriff's Office said there has been so much attention on this case, a Benton County family came forward to make funeral arrangements. That memorial is now scheduled for next Saturday, April 8th at Sunset Memorial Gardens. We have more information, including links to contact investigators if you have information about this case, on our website, yaktrinews.com. We are also talking about some stormy weather tonight. Taking a look outside, it's been a windy, wet weekend for the Mid-Columbia region. We are also talking about a winter storm warning and a winter storm watch. And yes, this is the final day of March. We've got the details in your forecast coming up. And if that blustery forecast has you thinking about some baking this weekend, make sure to stay away from the raw cookie dough. We're talking about a multi-state salmonella outbreak blamed on a kitchen staple. That's next on KAPP Local News at 5.
University of Utah senior Lauren McCluskey.
You have a powerful institution.
A lot of troubling information was never public until now.
The stunning investigation.
Could Lauren's life have been saved?
2020 tonight on ABC.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
It's one of the most awesome sites in the Pacific Northwest.
It's hard to decide which direction to look at. It's a very humbling experience.
And it's just a short drive from the Tri-Cities.
You appreciate what we've been given.
Fly the Northwest over Palouse Falls, Tuesday on KVEW Local News at 6.
Next ET, American Idol Hollywood Week.
Gets nasty.
We're with the judges, seeing red.
I lay my stiletto down pretty hard.
Plus, only we're with Chandra Wilson. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on KVEW.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard.
We need a hose.
Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Do you have a current vehicle loan or lease? Do you want a low financing rate? Do you want a new ride? 0 down and 1.9% financing even on used vehicles. SteveHahnAutoGroup.com.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data. So you don't have to get more lines than you need. No, you hang up.
US Cellular, built for us.
Hello?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Stay connected with your world, wherever, whenever, with the KVEW Plus app.
We begin with breaking news tonight.
Big stories, first alert weather, live streaming, and more. KVEW Plus, available in the App Store and Google Play.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back, everyone. Cadillac Regional Medical Center raised a flag today to raise awareness of the life-saving gift of organ donation. The flag will fly throughout the month of April, which is National Donate Life Month. This event hit home for Sue Bergen. Her son died in 2018 after being hit by a deer while riding a motorcycle. His organs were gifted to people in need, and his mom is now advocating for others to do the same.
And I could go on and on about him, but the greatest gift and why I'm so proud is because he had that conversation with his wife, and she knew exactly what he wanted done if something were to happen to him. He knew the risks of riding a motorcycle and just life in general. I mean,
now, coming up after our show tonight, you can find resources on our website, yaktrynews.com, about Donate Life and its resources. STCU and KAPP Local News are looking for community volunteers in Benton and Franklin counties who go that extra step, helping us all. If you know someone like this, you can nominate them by clicking on contests at yaktrynews.com. Every 6 weeks or so, we choose a volunteer to profile on KAPP Local News, and STCU awards his or her organization a $1,000 gift.
Now, KAPP First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday evening, everyone. And folks, hope you have great plans for the weekend. You are going to have to work around the weather. We do have rain into tomorrow morning. Then it turns to scattered showers for Saturday and Sunday. Weekend mountain snow and heavy winds. We're already seeing heavy winds tonight. They'll increase as we get into tomorrow. We do have a winter storm warning for the Cascades and the Blues. They are going through Sunday evening at 5 p.m. So 10 to 20 new inches of snow in the Cascades. That's above 2,500 feet. That is pretty low for this time of year. In the Blue Mountain region, 8 to 15 inches, and that is above 4,000 feet. If you're traveling through the passes, please make sure to check on conditions and if there's any restrictions. Be very careful out on the road. So as we head into our evening hours, these showers will continue, but there might be a little pocket for Ellensburg through Yakima. Might be staying more or less dry with some scattered showers. So as we move into our overnight period, we have more shower activity, and it's actually going to build along the foothills of the Blues. And there's that snow in the Cascades continuing and snow in the Blues. So as we get to early tomorrow morning, look at these heavy cells going through Pendleton. You could see some heavy rains at time. It starts to ebb away from the Tri-Cities. And then as we get into the afternoon, just scattered showers, and that is going to continue into Sunday. And that includes those heavier winds we expect for tomorrow. 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. So let's take a look at what you can expect on your Sunday. Now, what's happening is the storm system, the upper level system, which is causing all of the wind and precipitation, will slowly move south as we move into later on Sunday. That will alleviate the shower activity in our areas, also the winds in our areas. So our temperature trend as we move along into the weekend and into our next work week, we're going to remain for the Tri-Cities in those mid-50s, about 5 or so degrees off of our average. We'll start to warm up though as we get to the latter part of our work week. So we're going to see upper 40s to 50s at least through, it looks like, Wednesday when we start to warm up. Now our winds today, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds, gusts even higher. Tomorrow, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. But when that system starts to move south, we'll see those winds slow down on your Sunday, 10 to 15 mile per hour, and then right around 10 mile per hour for your next work week. In our almanac, we are way under our average for our highs. Overnight lows still a little bit warmer for Yakima. Tri-Cities area 5 below our average and much warmer in our overnight period. Hey, it's our 2023 countdown. We had the Mariners last night. We have the Tri-City Dust Devils. Their opener is 6 days away, and it is at home. Easter, 9 days away. The NFL draft just under 4 weeks away. So in our overnight period, we do expect to see overnight lows warmer. We're in the mid to lower 40s for the Mid-Columbia and the Blues, in the 30s for the for the Yakima Valley and Ellensburg. As we head into tomorrow, again, morning showers turning into scattered, maybe some sun breaks for the Yakima region and the Tri-Cities area, mid to lower 50s, 48 for Ellensburg, almost on par with our temperatures today. 7-day forecast, scattered showers for the Tri-Cities. It should slow down by the time we get to the evening on Sunday. Much nicer conditions in our next work week, and we start to warm up on Wednesday with more sunshine on the way. In the Yakima Valley, again, mid 50s pretty much through Tuesday. Warmer in our next work week. A little bit more sunshine for your Saturday with scattered showers returning on Sunday. So folks, heavy snow in the mountains. We have heavy winds for our areas through pretty much Sunday morning and scattered showers after these showers we're seeing right now persist into tomorrow morning. Be careful out there.
Thanks, Jason. Safe Kids Benton Franklin hosted a car seat and booster inspection at a Pasco fire station this afternoon. Technicians were on hand to make sure car seats are safe and secure inside the car. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration says that every car seat should be installed using the lower anchors or a seat belt. From there, your child's car seat or booster seat needs to be installed according to manufacturer directions.
Coming by an event like this is really good. Make sure your car seat's up to date. Make sure your child, for their size and weight, is strapped into that car seat properly so that if you do have that crash out there on the road, your child will be protected.
Now, if you missed today's inspection, the health district says you can contact them and schedule an inspection with a certified technician. You can also do so by calling Safe Kids Benton Franklin. The number is there on your screen. We have a health alert tonight. The CDC is warning everyone to stay away from raw cookie dough, brownie batter, and anything else you happen to be baking. They're working to track down the source of a salmonella outbreak that's impacted people in almost a dozen states, including California and Oregon. 3 people got so sick they ended up in the hospital. The CDC says they've narrowed the cause down to flour, but they don't know yet which brand is to blame. So for now, you don't need to go through your pantry and throw anything out. Just make sure you cook the flour or whatever you're making with it before you decide to dig in. Up next on KAPP Local News, despite the wintry forecast, we're seeing a sign of spring. The Central Washington Agricultural Museum opens tomorrow. We have a sneak preview for you tonight.
Incredible Palouse Falls by Air. KAPP Local News at 6 Tuesday.
The new Tempur-Pedic Breeze helps you sleep cooler. So no more nocturnal baking or polar ice cap air conditioner mode, because the Tempur-Pedic Breeze delivers all-night cooling.
Mattress Depot USA.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more, with a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade, all with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Want to drive?
Really?
Most of us agree our roads are safer when we put away our phones. But we still have some people to reach. So spread the message. And set the example. Because that's how we make the road a safer place for you and your loved ones. Together, we get there.
At the Blue Mountain Station in Dayton, Washington, we invest in community. Our partners include Sweet Cheeks Bake Shop, Cedar Rain Spirits, Onyx Farms, Ray's Roast, Red Band Cellars, Bard & Bead Meadery, and the Co-op and Commercial Kitchen. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you? Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you. You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes. So your private matters, stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons. At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-257-0683. That's 800-257-0683.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The Central Washington Agricultural Museum in Union Gap is kicking off its 2023 season tomorrow with a free, family-friendly event. There's a smartphone guided audio tour of the exhibits, including the old Yakima Letterpress Museum, Lindemann tractors, and inside looks at pioneer life.
There's so much stuff here to look at and so much history sitting here on these grounds that everybody can enjoy this.
The event is from noon to 4 p.m. tomorrow at the Central Washington Agricultural Museum, and again, admission is free. We'll have a final look at your local weather when we come back. And as the President and First Lady got their first in-person glimpse of the devastation left behind by tornadoes in Mississippi, millions more people are under high-risk tornado warnings in the Midwest tonight. World News Tonight is tracking those storms coming up in the next 10 minutes.
KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather, helping keep you and your family safe.
If you've been seriously injured, some insurance companies are quick to offer a settlement in their best interest. Hire a law firm that will work hard for you. For over 30 years, Allen Brecky Law Offices has been representing accident and injury victims.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show. R&R RV North Spokane is hosting the Grand National RV Show March 23rd through April 1st. Shop over 120 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show. March 23rd through April 1st. Indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com for more info.
Get moving in the most fun-to-drive Honda vehicles yet. Like the Civic, the vehicle car and driver called more fun to drive than the competition. And the HR-V, with more style, a more sporty design, and more exhilarating performance. Get moving and find the Honda for you. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Get the newest spring arrivals at More Furniture for under $45 a month during our exclusive signature-only event. Combine style and sophistication with this contemporary 4-piece bedroom set. Add function to your living room with this convertible sectional featuring storage chaise. And choose from a variety of color, shape, and height options with this dining table and 6-chair. Get 72 months interest-free financing with no money down and only your signature at More Furniture. Visit morefurniture.com to preview all specials.
Do you have a current vehicle loan or lease? Do you want a low financing rate? Do you want a new ride? 0 down and 1.9% financing even on used vehicles. SteveHahnAutoGroup.com.
Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Nicola Nylander is now accepting new patients at Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City. Dr. Nylander provides both medical and cosmetic dermatology services, including treatment of skin cancers, Botox, Cool Sculpt, and more. To schedule an appointment, call the Dermatology Center at 588-4555. This is how we care.
Next Extra, we're in Park City and in court for the grand finale of Gwyneth's trial. Then Kevin Hart breaks news about his action star status.
Nobody knows this.
How he's leveling up with John Cena in Die Hard 2. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on KAPP KVEW.
If you've been seriously injured, some insurance companies are quick to offer a settlement in their best interest. Hire a law firm that will work hard for you. For over 30 years, Allen Brecky Law Offices has been representing accident and injury victims.
We're tracking developing news of that winter storm warning just hitting the Cascades tonight. We've got live cameras showing the conditions up at the summit at Snoqualmie. As Jason's been telling us, there is a winter storm warning for the Cascades and a winter storm watch for the Blues tonight through tomorrow morning. We're talking around a foot of snow expected for the Blues there on the right of your screen. We could be seeing almost 2 feet of snow for the Cascades there on the left. The National Weather Service says travel could be very difficult. No kidding. Now here locally, no snow, but you will probably want to stay inside. Jason has a final look at your forecast.
All right, let's get you ready for your Saturday. More sustained showers for the Tri-Cities in the morning hours, then scattered as we get into the afternoon and evening. Highs maybe a touch warmer in the upper 50s. For Yakima, you're going to see more sunshine. Could see a quick spritz here or there. And don't forget winds 20 to 30 mile per hour tomorrow. Mid to lower 50s for Yakima. Walla Walla and along the Blues, a little bit heavier morning showers and then scattered showers with highs in the mid 50s. And for Ellensburg, could even see just a hint of rain-snow mix in your late morning hours. So get ready for, again, rains tonight into tomorrow morning, and then scattered showers on Saturday, 20 to 30 mile-per-hour winds, and then those winds slowing down and the showers slowing down by the time we get to Sunday evening. Next week looks much nicer.
Thanks, Jason. World News Tonight with David Mura is coming up next. KAPP Local News is back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest anytime on our website, yaktrynews.com.